So BMW have finally cracked hydrogen cars. Or have they? Before we take a look, I post EV content every single day. Go and pop me a follow. Now, headlines like this look great, but this is the problem. People read the headline and make up their own story. And people tell me all the time across every platform that hydrogen is the future and hydrogen is better than electric. But I'm yet to find a person that can come back and solve any of the 3 responses that I give to hydrogen passenger cars. But rather than me tell you, because obviously I've got an agenda being the EV guy, let's take a look at another expert's views. Because the exact same 3 responses that I give to hydrogen not being the future are backed up by Mike Nacrani, who's the CEO of VEV, who are backed by Vitol. Now, if you don't know who they are, go and have a look. So the first reason is how inefficient hydrogen is compared to an electric car. And I won't bore you by reading the entire thing, but he says if you take 100 kilowatt hours of energy, by the time you go through the fuel cell process, it becomes 23%. In other words, an EV is 3 times more efficient. And in a world where we're trying to become more efficient, this is never going to be accepted. The second reason is storage, because it isn't just as simple as a fuel station or charging an electric car. Because if you keep it as a gas, it must be compressed. And in order to get the same amount of energy as one diesel tanker, you have to have at least 20 hydrogen tankers. And if you store it as a liquid, you have to keep it at minus 253 degrees Celsius. The energy to do that is just bonkers. And reason number 3 is transport. And Nacrani says because of the expensive storage solutions and the requirement of compression, getting it from point A to point B is expensive, basically. But here's the real kicker, because he finishes off by basically saying that the costs will never be achieved to make hydrogen cars successful. But never say never. Advancements happen all the time, but it just seems like hydrogen needs a miracle. So if you're one of those people that keeps telling me that hydrogen's the future and hydrogen cars are better than electric cars, it's probably time for a rethink.